beautiful. Concrete Poetry 170. As we evolve the art form. These words are beautiful, I'm infinitesimal. So that's an Naomi. So we stand up in these dancehall pavilions, 25 years deep along this hardcore continuum. This is Metalheadz, suspend the negative. Check the background, beat the portfolio. Reputation bona fide, not our first rodeo. Tell him King Scott. As we dig deeper, straight from Atlantis. Rinse. Who made this? Outside mark system. Sick. My kind of rhythm. Sound of the scar, Rinse FM. Listen, I control the narrative, the verse and chapter on the riff. When the house lights flicker, you can take it to the bridge. You can join us in the middle or the front of the ridge. But don't confuse me for a rookie, I'm the sound of the bricks, come from the bits. It's where I modulate my sentences. Find me in the dojo, levitating my apprentices. I take a skeptic, skirt around the precipice, change the whole mindset, show them what the blessed is. Sickness in simplicity. Tell him. Let's work it, deep in the skirmish. Let's work it, fire in the furnace. Feel the room spin, spiral into my block. Live and direct rinse sessions, Metalheadz. Alright, we command it. I feel blessed to tell you right now. Represent the skull and the centerpiece. Famous for the forward thinking, famous for the gold teeth. Famous the world over, famous on the British streets. Famous of consequence, the principle is concrete. See the sound come first, that's imperative. Deviators get hurt, it's all relative. Drum culture is the fundamental finery. No hips to tips irony, scenes to swank finery. To the other guys, go and do your plastic biz. You snake oil shiny suit are selling drugs to kids. This is the real benchmark and I promise you, till I'm black and blue. Till I'm black and blue. Scar sets it. Levy to make way, lace it to the grave shake. Murder is hot and sticky in here. Send out a warning. So heed your mind for the onslaught. Stiffen up your lips to the force. Send out a warning. Let the scars hit your cross course. Tighten up your lace till it's taut. Send out a warning. Cause we don't beg sound the bite of them. Most of these guys are South Force. Send out a warning. And I won't tell you again. Judgment and we show no remorse. Scar come cross.
I write bars with a dark out ratchet. So you should sound a count ratchet. No matter what, I just can't hack it. What niggas know if I make classic. Be the one to choose when I'm past it. Past it, one to choose when I'm past it. Shit these days getting drastic. Got a bastard back like elastic. That's it, bastard back like elastic. Everyone on my team is smashing. Every day that I ever got practice. Right hard but I never did practice. Practice hard but I never did practice. I did it that I'm murder my casket. Flex hard to your backbone fracture. Flex hard to my backbone fracture. Yuppie and bush puppies and love studs it. I'm a piranha and hammer snakes that crush cookies. Got my collar and fasten up my top button. Good looking, looking good, I forgot welcome. They love the stories I told, often the plot shook them. I go places I shouldn't go, but I'm not looking.
All the way rolling day. We just love to wait.
You got DRS, my brother.
All the way rolling day. We just love to wait. Hey. Just all the way rolling day. We just love to wait.
Sound of the scar, let the truth rain down. Alright, listen. Check 9, check 10, checkmate. Select a little sound and serve it right in your plate. It's our duty to defame to be the ones that you rate. For the music that we love, but not the politics we hate now. Check lights, check camera, check your facts, son. The yardstick is long, but build it and we'll crack on. The sound guy them get moved by the skanks on. Smacked by the flats on, smack them to a fraction arm. Breaker, 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 119. Spit bars in a row, I sling bars in a line up in this blast house battle, mate, you're welcome to mine. Keep within the pace and keep within the time. Rinse.
Hey, why not, huh?
We're just gonna roll it out, no craziness, too hot. Yeah. This is Scar, this is Metalheadz. Welcome to the melee. Go! Right now, Scar sitting dead and buried. Now. And you know it's a big one when the DJ says you. This is big with a cutthroat symbolism. Yeah. Rinse. Sound of Codebreaker side by side, listen. Welcome to the melee. Only the sharpest tongues prosper. Smash hands, spins off the roster. Welcome to the bear pit. We never stutter, never blunder. Breathe in the flames and spit thunder. Welcome to the vortex. We lobotomize the mindless. Tractor beam slicing direct. Welcome to the lion's den. Choose your weapon very carefully. Words are my daggers and I brandish them readily. Down. Concrete. Lash another got a crusher. Listen. Brought no compromise, need no amateur. Would take a pantomime hype and throw it back at you. Only qualified, bleeding caliber. I free the soundscape beast, another damage. Run it. Are you gonna do that to me? Prince in session. Right now, Script Survival, Codebreaker, Orchid Projects. Anti-Eve. We control the sound. Alright, forward motion, let's go.
I can't take that from me, let's get on my time. I've reached the end of line, never been a friend of mine. It's like you cheer me down, you know we walk and fine. Enough enough, I can't take that from me, let's get on my time. Enough enough, I can't take that from me, let's get on my time. I've reached the end of line, never been a friend of mine. It's like you cheer me down, you know we walk and fine. Enough enough, I can't take, enough enough, I can't take that from me, let's get on my time. I've reached the end of line, never been a friend of mine. It's like you cheer me down, you know we walk and fine. Enough enough, I can't take that from me, let's get on my time. Enough enough, I can't take, 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 enough enough.
Sign of Scott, we build it. First cut is the bleakest. Let's go, set it down. Rinse FM, Codebreaker. You know me, I like to pin a couple 16. Slide up in your slipstream, liven up your new steed, lay them down in full beam. Blessed is the sound, the fundamental scheme. It's the new style, our house, full steam, gold team, God's here. Now, listen, but we're the governor. Lashing up, I've got a crusher, make a brother duck and cover. Benchmark, another touchstone, gear and go clear. Remember that I said it to you here, no fear. Scott. As we strive through the London summertime. If you can see what I can see. Let's ride. When I close my eyes, bring darkness, battle down the braggadocio road regardless. And when I close my eyes, bring darkness, trust each and everybody wants to list the par list. When I close my eyes, bring darkness, battle down the braggadocio road regardless. And when I close my eyes, bring darkness, enunciate slow but shut the jam down the fastest. Rotted. Straight murky in the hot weather. So now to the worldwide listeners. Sound of the Scar representing the Orchid Project right here. Out to Naomi. Shake the constraint. Shake the constraint. Shackled to this earthly battle. Final frontiers of broken roads, seldom traveled. Bedraggled and aggled, the sentience and wind unraveled. Striving just to put some distance from the barcode rabble. Deep in the skirmish. Rinse sound. Told ya, we control the elements. Concrete poetry 170.
Ain't that change? Still the same, just got more fists.
Darkness. Sound of the rinse. We'll take it to the deepest in here, sharpest exhale. Circling the sand, the jaggedest of folk tales. I smell the blood trail, these hounds will never fail. I'm mortified and flying blind till my skin pale. It's the cerebellum flashpoint ignited by my forefather, reeking of a million scarred grafters. I turn my gaze up to the rafters, nonchalant thereafter, clandestine and sermonizing laughter. I saw we just work it, way down by the minion skirmish. Deep down in the gutter is furnished, never roll till we take this verdict. Tangled in the earth of a burnish, dangled to the brink of a curse. Worse from a whirling dervish, I commit sitting furbies and furbies. Bit lead to your backbone crack, roll out in the front of the clap. Fade down by the sun is black and this empire state of mind is a fact. But no tears were shed and the memoirs read. Reality will bite your heart so you're a long time dead. Take him down, king. Reality will bite your heart so you're a long time dead. Scar, rinse, London. Represent the Awkward Project right here. Out to the family. Carvey scripts. Listen, they got no time for us. I'ma turn ya. Bite the neck of those opposed on the converter. Won't be the first time, I'll whip them into further. Scar stand beside me, let me instigate the hurt. I tell them they got no time for us. So a virus, rep tainted by these monophonic pirates. Give me the night and let me U-turn you mindless. Man, I'm filing vampires, spit blood from my papyrus. Go! Shut down. Old tight survival, if you could see what I can see right now. You need a camera. You got the 90s skank on, mate. Gunfinger. If you see us running, murder on your set. Understand that we will always lay the bar to rest. Mike righteous, I'ma blurt it till my dying breath. Send out to the worldwide linkers. Sound of Codebreaker. Today. You and me will leave our mark on the planet. No censor, no filter, no filler, no baggage. Rinse sound. Ska. What? What the dickens, what the blouse, what the bomber. Find a little sound boy, put him 6 foot under. How am I supposed to do a professional show with you? It's London, I think the summer's got to Steve. It's alright, we carry on. Scar, Metalheadz. Straight into the mist. Yeah, you and me will leave our mark on the planet. No censor, no filter, no filler, no baggage. Strive for the future, set forth into the damage. Trailblaze the path, now where the other gangs vanish. Yeah, this is light speed, the orbits on the plow. The right team trajectory, sunburst and dark matter. A multiverse for you, terraform the unknown. Till ghosts in the shell, they will tell you this is touchstone flash. The camera behind the camera. Visions that we plunder in the festival of character and balance. See the cliches don't live here. Strictly for the visionary, strictly for the mind clear soul. Let us settle on the definition. This is Scar, revered since the first edition. You can spar and try and disrupt the mission, but basically my brother, there is no competition. There is no competition. Live the moment, everything is temporary. As you turn them over, hear this. This is not a scale upon your Richter. Breeze of a drifter. Dead space pattern from the same shape shifter. I'm the wizard lip fixer. Bigger fish mixture. Take a little sip upon this tincture. This is not a tonic or a mixer. Lip-wristed picture. Old time proverb from a war-torn scripture. High state lifter. My fingertips blister. Freeze frame captured in the picture. This is my elixir. Ain't like the rest of them. Bars heavy, hooks light. We control the sound. Very hot and sticky in here. Yeah, set the levels deeper, calibrate the meter, feel the raw heat burning up the non-believer. It's the crowd pleaser, grimace like the reaper. Earn my full key, believe I'm in a state of fever. Action affirmative, bless the mind strong. Light the fuse and flick the embers of the fire on. I spray my forked tongue, bathe in vibrance. The wailing banshee screaming in silence, lock on. Rinse FM, Metalheadz in session. transmit across the globe. A challenger will rise. A challenger will come. A challenger get buried. And then there were none. Take down. Lash down. I control the narrative. Scar set the scene. Scripts. How you mean? Yeah. Give yourself and we can all stand together now. Listen, I got this, mic in my right hand, life in my left, the vibrations on my fingertips and thought process. Man, I'm ready and prepped, wearing hearts in our reps. All that's left is the space in the air between breaths. And I feed from the depths and I'm feeling the contours. My contribution is my pen and my vocal cord. The pitch wonders and the modulation soars. The real beauty, it lives in imperfection and flaws. And it's more than I can iterate. Scar, I said it's more than I can iterate. It's so much more than I can iterate. Rinse, I said it's more than I can iterate. Feelings. Out to the family tree. Send out to Alex, big up Tom, out to Christy, Basic family. Send out to Dauntless. Outside Oscar, the big man. Technology. Steve, come on, have a go on the mic. Let's go. I don't think that one's on. This is Metalheadz. F the ceremony. Our sound never dead. This is Metalheadz. Non-believers, you get buried in your battle threats. Scott, no contest. Take your last breath, suckle in the midnight air. Gather round where the day walkers never dare. One. Listen, rinse. Bring out the flashes, clean out the rashes. Then I pit the people against themselves for one clashes. Run out the fascists, feel my tongue lashes. Bun the propaganda when you see it, what's a racket? Bring out the fascists, clean out the rashes. Then I pit the people against themselves for one clashes. Run out the fascists, feel my tongue lashes. Bun the propaganda when you see it, what a racket. I let me tell ya, still junglist. still safe to bet me. Still no compromise, still angry lefty. Still barking trouble down, spewing out my pedigree. Try to take a backseat but my ego won't let me. This is rebel music. Thunder clash from the concrete. Black out the windows and I breach till my soul bleeds. I'm straight fathom, the rhetoric that's never seen with. Creep through your cerebellum, leeching off your dopamine. So if you cut me, these words just spill out. So I'm multi-tracks for free and bike, sailing by the mouth. Now I'm bursting at the brim from a little time out. They said, but will he be back? I said, there's never any doubt. I saw it. Send for them boilerplate, send for them cookie cutter. Lock and load it, serve a notice on an average marker. This is for history, legacy, years of service under our feet. And me and Scarborough, we got it deep. Timing. Rinse FM Metalheadz selection. Scar in the building. Steve doing some ballet right now. What's that, a plie? 1 foot. You're worse than a heckler in the dance, you know that? You're as bad as that.
What you were saying?
Send out to Mark Smith for yours. It's better that you can't hear what I'm saying, Steve. I'm saying good things about you. Run it. Oi! I was gonna say they don't make them like they used to, but they clearly do. Codebreaker. Fathom. Outside Andy, Melody's enemy. Listen. Shake the constraint, shackled to this earthly battle. Final frontiers of broken roads, seldom travel. He draggled and haggled the sentience and wind unravel. Striving just to put some distance from the barcode rabble. Crack the core, I spit magma with the mantle flux. Dark like coke and Ivor, starving in the stardust. I'm riding live for interstellar TIE fighter. Skydiving night strider, soon to be the sole survivor. Break down on the one. Rinse FM Scar, tell them where the story begun. Check 9, check 10, checkmate. Select a little sound and serve it right in your plate. Hey! Science, the sound, the essence of the elements. Ska. Step inside, come and join us where the dark lives. We can work it, we can build it, we can harness. Straight rollage. Whips. Okay, welcome to a piece of my mind. I will try and keep it concise, try and keep in time. Know the beast I ride, study and grind. We're the kids from the ore, flip us round and you'll find it's the reverence. Way deep inside the mantra, steady for the front line, never for the camera. You know the recipe, blood, water, stamina. Gas mark 6, cook the symphony and character you heard. With a silhouette in sunlight, gunning for the twilight, repertoire infinite. The combination is the key and we don't start right. Jones, I'm the word guy, Scar make the firelight. It's beautiful, we dedicate the mission to those with no boundaries and those that won't listen. What good's a plan executed to precision, to a dreamer if he doesn't dream a vision? Now listen. Orchid, Scar. Climb inside it. Out to the family. You got M, you got G. Outside Carnage.
Fire from the sky, sky, sky.
Oi. Hey Steve, you like this one?
Fire from the sky, 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 sky.
Feel the room spin, spiral into mind block. Just in the purple age to compensate the body clock. Past the beat, the block, fade down, falling stock. Draw for the toxic armor, reel from the toxic shock. Scar sound, rinse.
Fire from the sky, sky.
Summertime London, rinse FM. Scar. We control the sound. We control the sound. Pass the feeling around. straight rollage. Steady. Sound of Codebreaker in combo. We command it. Down. Take a sip and pass it around. We control the sound. Bad boy too. Yeah. We got Signal Archaic. Rinse FM, straight from Babylon to listen. Straight from the metropolis, dystopia, listen. Me, I take my eyes wide, I slip among the high rises, contemplating lifespans of social climbers. The archetypal right old timer, ducking ultraviolence and colliding with the night striders. And sometimes the magnitude, it bothers me. In cacophony, shouldn't, but it topples me. Knee deep inside this mud-filled monotony, trying to sing it right, but the symphony is off-key. We exist where the sunlight's rare, pulling hack long falls of this melodious air. It's nefarious, lines don't retreat to the lair. Now we're staring down the barrel of a dead man. Stare for these excursions of a world sermon. I'm preaching to the firstborn, paper in the cracks in the rose tint we turn on. And the fundament is lost now. Looking back, I wonder why we never spoke out. Scar, Orchid, Fathom, Rinse FM, London. It's beautiful. Straight from the heart of the belly of the beast, unleash. Scar coming dark and abrupt. Coca-Cola girl, silhouetting strobe light. Wine by the speaker where the bass stays back tight. Burst the feedback, engineer fix the mic. In come the word guy, climatize the people right. Smoke box emanates the hazy vapor. Center stage prime for this dub plate flavor. Now in step the Sennheiser strapped stranger, grinning in the booth, clutching fruits of his labor. He draws the first weapon, takes a breather. Vibe so intense you can smell him in the ether. The introduction sound signal the believer. 1 part anticipation, 10 parts fever. Esoteric scenes, nighttime fiends, gagging for a fix that we carefully wean. When the downbeat hits, everybody's on the team. In the belly of the beast, living laser beam dreams. In the belly of the beast, living laser beam dreams. Wind it on. Outside Daddy's grip with an MC towel. Yeah. It's kind of close to it. Take your last breath, suckle in the midnight air. Gather round where the day walkers never dare. Some black-eyed stares, some blood-red flares. Come on, this whole dance in this rough shop for a fair. We put them sound to bed, they comatose and fled. I'm killer pros, engrossed and post-water shit. Overloaded to your eardrum bled. Assimilated to the sound in your head, cause you're a long time dead. Poetry 170. I'm getting the whole repertoire tonight, mate. Nice and easy. Listen. These words are beautiful, I'm infinitesimal, irresistible. Chances are I'll never know a minuscule. I try my damnedest when I'm sifting through the ridicule. Clamber through the small talk and give to you my thimble full. These thoughts are visible, talk is so blissful. You find me on the range shooting my principal pistol. My size 10 boot is so accustomed to pitfalls. See you man at the front, you listening? Good, crystal. I'm blissfully listless, wistfully listless. Kings full of ink dust, me I barely blink when me inched up. It's true I missed a lot, but yeah I'm blessed I've hit this much. But a rose is just a rose, yeah I'm blinked if I missed much. Nah, trust no one, battle forlorn. And if you ain't the family tree then you were best to be warned. Cause we're the sharpest on the block to bring the hurt till dawn. I swear it on the hemoglobin of my first born son. Change on the fly, change on a dime. Crystal. Take a sip and pass it around. It's Scar, Rinse FM. First cut is the bleakest. I was built from the ground up. Guilt shackles off, pound to the sounds rocked. In the trench rock, jaded from 1,000 flops. Regroup, lick and wound, and when the music stops. My philosophy is never bipedal. Never settle for the plastic fabrications in the metal. Run amok among these crosstown rebels. Them will claim say the purest, but them chase down the devil. I was what? Never wrong since the first bar. Grindstone Galactico, could battle 1 star. Obstacles, no stripes, most part. Shoestringing one trickers till they go far. Reality is that their souls run thin. We can brandish, we can parlay, we can slang and we can sing. They catch a brandish from a thunder slang ting. If you see me clench your fist and a grin, I know you're listening. Scar, Rinse FM, whole style is unorthodox. Tiger style, drunken master retox. Listen, what we tell them, Steve? Yo, still junglist, still safe to bet me. Still no compromise, still angry lefty. Still barking trouble down, spewing out my pedigree. Try to take a backseat but my ego won't let me. This is rebel music, thunder clash from the concrete. Black out the windows and I preach till my soul bleeds. I'm straight fathom, the rhetoric that's never seen. Where creep through your cerebellum, leeching off your dopamine. So if you cut me, these words will spill out. So I'm multi-tracked to freedom by exhaling by mouth. Now I'm bursting at the brim from a little time out. They said but will he be back? I said there's never any doubt. I saw it. Send for them boilerplate, send for them cookie cutter. Serve a notice, lock and load it on an average mucker. This is for history, legacy, years of service under our feet. And me and Script Scar, we got it deep. I control the narrative, Scar set the scene. I got it, don't worry.
I think this is a test.
Take heed. Rinse the frame, scar, choose a weapon. Deep in a skirmish working. Yo, time to break down, time to build up. Time to break down, time to build up. It's a rinse sound, listen, I don't need to hate any guy. I'm serious, bars like these will leave a road man delirious. Back up in the back of his snapback, man, they're fearing this. My intellect is razors, underlings ain't nearing this. So tell me, what you think, I'm a geek? Man, I'm laser drum alumni, when things were bleak. Every person in these buildings now at 18. Bruv, we were 14, gangsters were knee deep. I'm from the streets where this was street gutter music. We never peddled shininess or marketing bullshit. The realness it still lives, I bring it forward. Me, I pick the lock and send a shock into the pulpit. Hey, these MCs I go sending. I notice your deliverance and rhyme schemes you're lending. I see my words in your words, no defending. Copyright, breaker, pattern, pending, scar. This is Orwellian soul music. Music for the dystopian generation. Strictly organic. Sound of fanfare, some will make your memories. Drop the dark light, make the sun cry. Bleach out to the serotonin run dry. Sound of scar, listen please. Yeah, drop the dark light, make the sun cry. Bleach out to the serotonin run dry. Search the skyline, tell you one time. Won't like us now with 6 shades of unkind. This is Fright Night, prime and distinctive. Tongue lashing thunder, man, I'm tribal in instinct. Qualified to make a bright-eyed blind. Bring the hotline, fire and fly. This is Block 9. Take it. Take it. I know. Go! Tell them where we're from, tell them where we've been. Nail our colors in, our sound it just begin. Scar, Rinse FM. Listen, as we navigate and proceed in turmoil, Pathfinder beeping to alert me to the blood sport. Engage surveillance, turncoats and vagrants. Fables of the flagrant in the same lame arrangements. This is fiction free, forget philosophy. Came into this game, now every dude is spitting dictionary. Now you can tip your hat of right angles, but bruv, this ain't a catwalk, it's truth. How much can you handle? Me, I can't take this lightly. No love for the taboo and I won't say it politely. They claim it's flattery, but these mosquitoes, they bite me. Sick of painted smiles, they're surrounding me nightly. Down to business. No folly, no fad. You know me, writing clear white ink upon this dark black pad. Tell them. Yeah. Scar sound. Rinse effect. Listen, break the earth rain, free me from the twilight level. Frozen wingspan, ruptures from the hollow vessel. Disheveled and heckled the nebula and trying to revel. Bright white colliding lightning from the molten metal. Spread the aura, slip silent when the sirens start. Eyes wide, bold and vibrant, paling from the blue dark. Singing epitaphs, passing to the lunar murder. Surf herding word learner, burning on the afterburner. Change it. Out to the worldwide soldiers, I always see you on our travels. Sound of the scar. Yeah, revolution never lives, so tell me whence it died. Bottoms well as they come hung, drawn and cauterized. Cauterized, flash mob incentivized. Clear glass-sided grassroot and clear skies. I'm the light lamper, child the dream clamper. Out of canter, beg friends are barely banter. It's mortar and bricks, stand proud and stand strong. Even when your memories are long gone. Rinse, set this on. This is Metalheadz. Non-believers, you get buried in your battle threats. Tell them. Non-believers, you get buried in your battle threats. As we slide into esoterica, concrete poetry 170. A challenger will rise, a challenger will come, sky, and then there were none. Send out to those pushing this forward. Hold tight the real my guys. Tell them kick. Yeah, blacks out, I'm a worth of a minimal. Flash down with a full side animal. Concrete. Out to my lot, you know me. Listen, Scott, breaker. Hey, game face never change. I set the levels dark and navigate the dusty plains. Less range. Soundtrack on my refrain, still inject the formula. Welcome to my words of rain. Man, I told ya, game face never change. The revolution never lit for you to part the blame. This is the calling to the nightfall, no shame. Long time dead, I clear the mist out from your brain. And there's no hype, just my soul on bare knees. Words on my softies, words on my snares. And I craft and build them in the depths of my lair, just so these kids up in the front can push their hands in the air. I told ya, no hype, just my soul on bare knees. Words on my product these, words that I share. I'm the blacked out villain with a cross town stare, shooting 5-star magic in a 4-bar square. Best beware. Not a scale upon your Richter. This is not the breeze of a drifter. This is not a scale upon your Richter. This is not the breeze of a drifter. Scott.
Things are never quite what they seem.
Tell them say it's Metalheadz, tell them how we run. We can push the boundary where jungle sound begun. Done! Scott. Yo, check 9, check 10, check me. Select a little sound and serve it right in your plate. It's our duty to defend to be the ones that you rate. For the music that we love, but the politics we hate, nah. Check lights, check camera, check your facts on. Yardstick is long, but build it and we'll crack on. Sound guide, I'm getting more by the skanks on. Smacked by the flats on, smack them to a fraction, yo. Man, I still put my faith in these words. Slaving in verse, break away and breaks away from the herd. Revolution 45, not 33 and a third. It's absurd, I deferred, my best yet to be heard. So, the fate's a blur, was never relevant. I stand high to revel in the face of such impediment. No reticence, and he who hears it must be forward in development to understand my meaning and my sentiment. Cause when I close my eyes, rinse, bring darkness. Bow down the braggadocio road regardless. Unorthodox, deep in the trenches. Break the earth rain.
Things are never quite what they seem.
This is Scar. Back in the game of the Warlords. And you can feel this. I will build it up brick by brick. Listen. Yo, back in the game with the warriors. Smash to the face of the formless. Raised in the days of the rawest. No chorus, bar in the shortest. Come to the gates of the fortress. Been a long time in the Taurus. Blaze up a form when I taught this. Speech imminent, raise up a gauntlet. I don't really care for the fallout. Get into the bits and the roll out. Bet that we clash and we count out. Benchmark get set when we pump out. From date, from dot, how we run now. We feel it when we kill him on the count now. Check 9, check 10, kicking out sound. Check 9, check 10, taking out sound. Back. To the game with the warriors. Outside scripts, you're right there, mate. Good. We don't get this weather very often. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, so I will spit 1,000 more and will exhibit 2 murals for the herd. I'm a slave to the verse, see it's all I got, and I mean every damn syllable and sentence. The lot I spit with a capital S. Put the word in sword, create a best laid plan and take my game to a lord. Lay some pain at his door, it's a statement of course. Fade back into the lab shack and scribble some more. You heard me before, the tongue terror wrenching for the shake up. Time now for the verdict, time for us to wake up. This whole kingdom here's about to combust. I will kindle up a fire till they're buried in dust. Trust. Scar. This is Metalheadz. After ceremony, our sound never dead. We control the sound. Take a sip and pass it around. We control the sound.
Times the color red explodes like heated blood.
Listen, stop. Yo, if you see me running, murder on your set. Understand the king, I'll always set the bar to rest. If you feel me running, danger on your left. Mic righteous on my blood till my dying breath. If you see me gunning, any sound I bless. No surrender man, I kill it down in any context. So when you hear the master, stack the battle flex. Back in the most commandment, we run the dance the best up. Blacks out of my words for minimal. Crack down with the force, I kill them all. Smash down for the lords and the G's and the feasible reason. Beat down critical, lash down on the verse size criminal. Give me one life, mic and I spit them all. Don't speak in the words of the earth, I'm a London master, jungle original. I grew up on the sound of the governors. When the heyday start, I begun. It weren't like now, bruv, it was danger. Reloads came with a clap of a gun. Man, I'm speaking the truth when I start this. You can point out, pay attention. And I'm pushing my tongue at the fastest. To the man in my face with a dawn. Rinse, scar. Indulgence. Climbing to the last one. Don't forget Rinse and Friend, Metalheadz.
Like heated blood.
Thank you for joining us. I feel we all lost about 2 stone here tonight. See you again. Peace. Orchid Project. Tonight to Naomi, can't forget Eleanor. I'm gonna big up Mike and Steve. 'Cause that's my job. See you next time, rinse.